Hello, welcome to our classes. I am Dr. K. Misra. This video tutorial is on UGC NTA NET paper first. Most expected multiple choice questions MCQ on teaching aptitude. This is part 29. Now come to the question. Question number 1. The main function of educational psychology is to provide prospective teacher with a. Research procedures for evaluating current teaching procedure. B. Insight into the needs, problems and styles of behavior of teacher. C. Insight into various aspects of modern teaching education. D. How to deal with students and everyday class situation. Here correct option is D. How to deal with students and everyday class situation. 2. Which of the following is not a quality of a teacher? Correct option is D. He may not know child psychology. 3. The primary task of a teacher is, correct option is D, to modify their behavior according to the needs of our society and country. 4. Who defined teaching as a organized as an organized system of specific activities aimed to help the learner learn something? A. Morrin, B. Byod, C. Smith, D. Jackso. Correct option C. Smith. 5. Which of the following statements regarding motivation is correct? A. Free will, intellect, and reason are the motivating factors according to Plato. B. Inborn, unlearned tendencies called instincts are the motivating forces according to James Burt. C. Curiosity and level of aspiration are motivating factors according to Berlyne. Or D. All. Here correct option is D. All. 6. Catharsis means discharge of emotions. A teacher can let off pent up energy of his disciple through A. Picnic or excursions. B. Mock parliament. C. Celebration and of festivals. D. All. The correct option is D. All. 7. Suppose you are asked by your friends to take the membership of the Teachers Association. How could you take the decision in this situation? Here correct option is D. You will try to avoid the issue. 8. An effective teaching means all of the following except. If you look at the different options given, so the correct option is B. A teacher finds fault in his students. 9. All of the following statements about a teacher are correct except that. The correct option is B. He or she is a teacher that the students do not know. 10. Micro teaching is most effective for the student teacher. Correct option is B. After the practice teaching. 11. Teaching model is a way to. Here correct option is D, which talks about A and B are correct, where A is teach in a formal as well as informal way. B. Select such stimulus so that the students may give expected feedback. 12. Which of the following is oblique are correct? A. A teacher should introduce the lesson before he starts teaching. B. A teacher should have command over his language. C. A teacher should have command over his subject. Or D. All. A correct option is D. All. 13. Effective teaching involves A. Teacher dominance. B. Pupil dominance. C. Teacher and pupil interview. Or D. Silent. The correct option is C. Teacher and pupil interview or interaction that you can say. 14. Maximum participation of students is possible. A. In discussion method. B. Lecture method. C. Audio visual. Or D. Textbook method. Correct option is A. Discussion method. 15. During lecture in classroom, some students hesitate to say that they are unable to understand your lecture. What may be the reason for this? Correct option is A. You are unable to communicate effectively. 16. If a student is absent from the classes for a long time, A. You will try to know the cause of his absence. B. You try to solve his problems or help him. C. Both A and B. In fact, correct option here is C. Both A and B. 17. Who has the least chance of becoming an effective teacher? A. One who is a strict disciplinarian. B. One who knows his subject well. C. One who has no interest in teaching. D. One who teaches moral values. A correct option is C. One who has no interest in teaching. 18. Which of the following is fast step of teaching? A. Presentation. B. Application. C. Comparison. Or D. Generalization. A correct option is B. Application. 19. Which one of the following is a primary task of a teacher? Correct option is B. To stimulate and guide students' learning. 20. If a teacher is cracking filthy jokes in a class and you are unable to stop him, then what will you do? A. Persuade him or her decently not to waste the time in filthy jokes. B. Live in isolation or change the group. C. Instruct him to mind his or her language in class. D. Be critical and remind him for nobility of their jobs. The correct option is A. Persuade him or her decently not to waste the time in filthy jokes. 21. The teacher has been glorified by the phrase friend, philosopher, and guide because the correct option is B. He transmits the high value of humanity to students. 22. Teachers' major contribution towards the maximum self-realization of the student is affected through A. Constant fulfillment of the student's needs. B. Strict control of classroom activities. C. Sensitivity to students' needs, goals, and purposes. D. Strict reinforcement of academic standards. Correct option is C. Sensitivity to students' needs, goals, and purposes. 23. Teachers' primary responsibility lies in A. Planning educational experiences. B. Implementing teaching policies. C. Keeping students record. Or D. All of the above. The correct option is A. Planning educational experiences. 24. In case of equal emoluments, the best profession is that of A. Teacher, B. Doctor, C. Engineer, D. Research workers. The correct option is A. Teacher. Question number 25. Which of the following is not true about earthquake? A. The shaking of ground is known as earthquake. B. It is a geographical hazard. C. Seismic waves generated but earthquakes are invaluable for studying the interior of earth. Or D. Tsunami causes earthquakes. Correct option is D. Tsunami causes earthquakes. 26. In comparing the lecture and developmental lessons, which one of the following is false? Correct option is D. Slow children derive more benefits from a lecture than brighter children do. 27. If students do not understand what is taught in the class, the teacher should feel A. Terribly bored. B. To explain it in a different way. C. That he is wasting time. Or D. Pity for the students. Correct option is B. To explain it in a different way. 28. Doctor is related to medicine in the same fashion teacher is related to education. So correct option is C. 29. Teachers who are enthusiastic in the classroom teaching A. Often lack proficiency in the subjects which stays hidden under their enthusiasm. B. Simply dramatize to hold the students' attention. C. Involve their students in the teaching learning process. Or D. All. The correct option is C. Involve their students in the teaching learning process. This was all about this particular video tutorial. I hope that if you liked it, and if you have liked it, please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel or classes and press the bell button and pass it on to others, those who are needy now and in the future. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.